Welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for joining back in for another video. Back on cars today. We are back talking about the Challenger SRT Demon again. There was a lot of controversy in the comments of my last video. I'll link it down in the description. There was a lot of people that disagree with me, and there were some people that agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's why I made the video. I'm curious to know what you guys think. But it seems like we learn something new pretty much every day about this car, and they release details, or details accidentally get released and things like that. And Dodge just released their latest video. They've been doing this series of videos that like every week they release some hint videos. And mostly it's just artwork, and it does look really cool, but for the most part so far there really hasn't been a whole lot of information. Well, this last video, if you look deep enough, it does kind of give you some information. So I'm just going to play it real quick. I'm going to play it for you. We'll watch it through. It's like 30 seconds long. Little image of the tire. You get your first glance at the back of the car. Burnout, tire tracks. And then I think, yeah, some fire, and then this again, and this is kind of the end of it. I think it shows the little monster. You get a good pick of the back right here. That gives you a lot of information we didn't have yet. Let's do this, though. I'm going to pause this, and let's see. I'm going to pull this over. So right here, you get your first hint of what tire is on the car. And clearly, that's a Nitto drag radial, right? You can tell by the sidewall, you know, and it's pretty obvious now. It's got some deep dish looking rims. It's hard to tell in this picture whether or not there is, in fact, a wide fender on the car, but you do see that later on. But this car, in this picture, it's doing a burnout, right? I want to play through this part right here. Okay, pay attention to the smoke in this. Look at where, this is a wide body car, right? Wide body car. Look at where the smoke is coming out, okay? Now, I've watched a lot of burnout videos. I've done a lot of burnouts in my day, and in my opinion, again, guys, this is all in my opinion, I think that this is a staged event. And I think that the smoke is probably not even created from the car at all. I think it's a smoke machine. They're creating this image. And I think that it's probably to off-put you from what's actually going on. I mean, that's really cool looking, right? It is really cool. But I don't think it's accurate. There are rumors that this car is going to be an all-wheel drive, which I didn't think would happen at first, but now I'm hearing some specs that I think are confirming this stuff. Number one, this car is going to be running the exact same drag radials on all four corners. So there's no reason that you would actually put drag radials on all four tires unless you're physically going to run an all-wheel drive system. Now, that would make perfect sense. They're running the exact same size tire, Nitto drag radial, on all four corners. It's for traction. And that makes me think that they are, in fact, going to run an all-wheel drive system. I think this burnout image, I think all this stuff is basically for show. I think it's just a show to kind of get you off of what's really going on. There's no reason why they would run drag radials on all four tires. Also, what I want you to notice here is this image right here on this video. Look at the tracks. Look at the marks here in this image. Look how short they are, and look how quickly this car gets out of Dodge. All right, here we go. Make sure you watch. Look at that. I'm going to run through that again. Look at that. Okay, you see how that car takes off? You see how minor those marks are? That's what you typically see when an all-wheel drive car launches. It breaks traction a little bit, leaves some slight marks on the ground, and then gets out of Dodge. I think this is the accurate portrayal of this car launching. And I think it's an all-wheel drive, so I think it will get a lot of traction, and this is how it looks when it takes off. Not this burnout video. And I think that this here, I think that this is stage 2. I almost wonder if this is a computer-generated image. It almost looks like it. It has a lot of Photoshop-esque features in it, and it really does look kind of Photoshop. Again, this is just my opinion. But I think what this video is trying to portray is this really, really powerful car that can do hella crazy burnouts and stuff like that. But I honestly think that just the fact that they've admitted that all four wheels are going to get the same tire, which is a drag radial, there's no other reasoning behind that other than the fact that this shit is going to be an all-wheel drive. So this car is going to be badass if it's all-wheel drive. I mean, it's nasty. It's nasty. So that's enough of this video. Now I want to move away from the video, and I want to talk real shortly about something else that was released that I think is pretty cool. Check out this picture on screen. This was a video that was released, a behind-the-scenes video from the last Fast and the Furious movie, the one that's coming out, Fast and Furious 8. I believe it's going to be the last one in the series. This is the first time that we've clearly got an image of what the front quarter panel, this angle, I mean, of this car. And I don't think that we've seen that yet. This is the first time. What this video was Vin Diesel, obviously one of the stars in the movie, was thanking the cast and the crew for such a long run of excellent movies and how much he appreciated them. 99% of this video, the camera is actually panning, looking at Vin Diesel, and he's to his right, to our left, quite a bit. And you can't really see the cars. But he walks over to say something to someone in the crowd. The camera pans, and then bam, accidentally you have this clean image. I mean, a clear image. This has got to be it. SRT, and what I want you to notice in this picture is, look at those front tires. That's the exact same wheel and tire package that's going to be on the back. Those are those drag radials. That confirms it right there. That confirmation right there tells me that this is going to be an all-wheel drive car. So I think the release video that we just watched, I think while it is cool, it's a little bit of it's a play to try to pull you one way to make you think it's going to be rear wheel drive. And I think one of these next videos coming up, I think there's going to be, I think they're going to acknowledge and actually admit to the fact that it probably is going to be an all-wheel drive car. That's just my opinion. Like I said, as stuff releases, we find out new stuff every day, and I could be wrong, but because of this video and because of this picture that I'm showing you right here, it's a confirmation that I'm pretty sure that the car is going to be all-wheel drive, and that's going to be insane. Obviously, it's over 700 horsepower. They haven't released the figures yet. We've already talked about this, guys. But even if it's 785, 800, it doesn't matter what it is. All-wheel drive, that's going to be nasty. But there's no doubt in my mind right now that this is obviously going to be built for straight line speed, 100%. That's its purpose. I had somebody in my last video comment in the comment section saying, you know, the intention of this car is to go fast in a straight line, in his opinion. And the more details I find out about it, the more I tend to agree with him. I think he is correct. So I thought this was pretty cool. I want to share this picture with you guys. I'll link this video down in the description below so you can watch it yourself. It's a neat little video. But yeah, so I wanted to make this because we're finding out new details every day of this car, and it's starting to lean further towards that it actually will be an all-wheel drive, and that's nuts. That's going to be nuts. It's going to be a crazy car. Anyways, if you enjoy this video, please leave a like. As they release more information about this Dodge Demon, I will make more videos and try to get you guys information as fast as I can, let you know what I think about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Click the like button. Subscribe if you're not. I'll see you guys in the next video.